Hi, my name's Jeremy Gilley. I'm a filmmaker and the founder of Peace One Day. 2012 has been a benchmark year. McKinsey & Company have produced a report telling us that approximately 280 million people were aware of the day in 2012. That's 4% of the world's population. And McKinsey's estimate that 2% of those 280 million people, approximately 5.6 million people, were more peaceful in their behaviour as a result. We can double that figure in 2013. By working together, we can institutionalise Peace Day, making it a day that is self-sustaining, a day when children are not bullied, women are not hit, and guns are not fired. Our theme for 2013 is Who Will You Make Peace With? So let's find out how this all began. The first film I made was a journey to establish a day of ceasefire and non-violence with a fixed calendar date, the 21st of September. That documentary was called Peace One Day, and it told the story of how and why the 21st of September is a day of ceasefire and non-violence.
It is so decided.
It was an incredible journey. It was an amazing honour to be a part of it. And as a filmmaker, it really excited me and inspired me that the form, the camera, could really drive a process through. The second film I made documented the first ever lives being saved on the day, and that took us into Afghanistan. Jude Law travelled with me, and that was a great success. Everybody became involved in Afghanistan, including the Taliban, who agreed not to harm health workers on the day. As a consequence of that, and because of everybody's hard work, particularly the United Nations, 10,000 vaccinators were able to go into areas where they couldn't normally go for fear of being kidnapped or killed, and millions of children were vaccinated against polio. It was incredible, and it demonstrated that the day was far from symbolism, and that it could work in a place where many thought it was impossible. At that time, the UN in Afghanistan put out a press release with a statement from the United Nations Department for Safety and Security announcing a 70% reduction of violent incidents on Peace Day. It blew me away.
Most significantly, the Taliban also agreed not to block access to health workers involved in the campaign.
And it made me think, if we can do it there, well, we can do it everywhere.
The cynic used to say that the day existed, but what difference does a day make? And what I saw in Afghanistan the two times we went was, well, the difference is life or death.
So I spoke to Jude and Ahmed Fauzi and to others, and that led to an idea which was to try to manifest not only the largest reduction of violence in recorded history, i.e. in our homes, schools, local communities and between countries, but also the greatest gathering of individuals standing together in the name of peace on one day. We called this the Global Truce Campaign. In order to make it work, I knew we had to bring together a series of coalitions, each with a lead partner, and that's what we did. 2012 launched a student coalition, partnering with the National Union of Students in the UK, a coalition of organisations committed to reducing domestic violence, partnering with EDV Global Foundation, and a coalition of non-governmental organisations, partnering with Interpeace. The results were incredible. Thousands of organisations were activated by the coalitions across the world. It was the greatest year for participation we've ever seen. As I mentioned, McKinsey & Company analysed the data. 280 million people aware of the day, 4% of the world's population in 2012. And for 2013, to build further awareness, we've added a faith and a corporate coalition. They will be significant. So, who will you make peace with? That's the theme for 2013. The 21st of September is going to be a Saturday. It really is an opportunity for all of us to become involved in the peace process. By working together and making peace with each other, we will improve the quality of our lives. Peace Day is not just about a reduction of violence in areas of conflict, it's also about reducing violence in our homes, communities and schools. So who will you make peace with? Who will you bring together on Peace Day? Please get involved. Follow us on Twitter. Join us on Facebook. Here's to 2013. Thank you.